Alright, and we rolling. So, man, y'all see who it is. We got the legend. I called him our leader in the last interview, and he told me, he say, nah, that's not what I am. We got Pops in the building. How you doing?
I'm all right.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay, so first off, I want to start by kind of addressing some of the stuff from the last interview that we did. The last interview, people took well to, hearing your story. And one clip that went viral on my Instagram, when you knew that the feds was on you.
Oh, okay.
Like that's one clip that pretty did well. A lot of people chimed in on that. So we're gonna talk about that, but we're gonna get into some more stuff. But first off, I'm gonna ask you this: do you know who P. Diddy is? Puff Daddy?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah, you know who that is?
No, I've heard people speak on him. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, well, he's what you call a mogul, right? He a mogul in hip hop. He's somebody who's been a big businessman, pretty much one of the most successful rappers ever. Well, he kind of coming under some legal problems right now with the feds. Have you been keeping up with any of that?
I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about it.
So a lot of the times when stuff like that happens, you'll hear people say, they always love to tear down the billionaire black men. Do you agree with that?
I agree with whoever get the money. That's who the Fed watching and want to tear down if he getting the money and doing wrong. But if he getting the money and ain't doing no wrong, then the Fed don't have time to fool with him. So undoubtedly, he was doing something that bring the Fed in on him. So if he continued to do that each and every day, that became a part of his character. I try not to speak on nobody, because whatever you do every day, in a minute, if it's a part of your cash, a part of your character. So if you're doing wrong every day, you think it's legal. And then a person go to watching you doing wrong and you don't know they watching you doing wrong, and they reporting that you doing wrong, and they steady watching you. So when they come and get you, they got you. They don't have time to come and get you for one thing that a person said. It have to be a variety of things that somebody done said about you to make them come and get you. So whatever he was doing, he got addicted to it, and he done it. So now it's time to pay the piper.
Right. Okay. That's pretty powerful. Now, one perspective that I heard, because without going into too much detail, they say he was doing some pretty freaky stuff, right?
Whatever you do in life, that's his story. You ain't getting nothing for paying attention to his story. So me, I wouldn't even want to speak on his story. That's wasting my time speaking on his story. His story done come out. He hid for a long time with a masquerade. Now his story's out. Why would I want to follow his story? Maybe some people want to follow it, maybe some people don't. I'm not interested in following anybody else's story. I have a story of my own that I have to pay attention to me.
Right. No, that's real. I think for me, I try to get lessons, right, out of everything.
You're a journalist.
Right.
You're a journalist. So you want to hear all stories that people are speaking on, and you know your people's is whenever they can get a story, boy, they gonna tell it. And it's gonna be all twisted up and up. You just wait till you see the indictment. You have to go do what you do. You research.
Oh yeah,
so
I seen that indictment too.
On Diddy, so you already know about it.
Yeah.
But me, all of them have a life to live. If you keep waking up every day and you keep doing this and you keep doing that, that is. And me, I try to pay attention to what? How to feed myself. I can't feed myself by paying attention to him, but by me being around people that discuss things and me watching television, quite naturally I hear what they're saying.
Right, no, for sure. So I guess I'll ask you this question then, as it directly pertains to you and your life experience. Do you think money and power can ultimately be toxic to somebody?
Money and power, can it be toxic to somebody?
Could it corrupt them?
Money and power. Everybody that got money and power, they are corrupt. Everybody is corrupt. The sheriff is corrupt. The CIA director is corrupt. It's hard for man to wake up every day and live in society and be straight. Jesus says, show me one. Show me one. So you got some money and you got some power. It's the weak peoples that need your money and let you have power over them. I don't fault you. I fault the people that's under you that go along with your dictatorship. Money and power. Money don't make you no man. It's hard being a man. Power? Power? What's power? Everybody they got power, someday they fall down. They thought they had power. What is that?
Right.
Stories, culture. They say the Godfather, he over them. They got a don up under him. Everybody got a position. If you want to give me power over you, then I'll take power over you. If you don't want to give me power over you, it's going to be hard for me. So some people that never had nothing, now all of a sudden they get money, they want to be the boss type, boss, you know. Me, I like people that can think with me and make my job easier. And once I give you a blueprint and I see you can't follow that blueprint, I just leave you alone, go on about my business.
Right. So, okay, we're gonna switch gears off of that topic. Now, in the comments, there was somebody who asked, like, wait, is this the same dude? Is this the same guy who went viral on World Star? Do you remember that clip?
I can't remember everything that I said, but I had one that went viral, said dick holder, riding with it all day long and doing what he said do, and ain't coming up with no money. If me and you ride together, we're gonna make money every day. You gonna have some, I'm gonna have some. When we get the money, you go your way, I go my way. We do our thing. If we get back together to make some more money, we get back together to make some more money. We don't make friends, we do business. It ain't no such thing as friends, it's business. People like me don't know nothing about no friends, it's business. If I fool with you every day, we making money together every day. If I fool with her every day, we making money together every day. I ain't got time to ride and play. But everybody's not like that.
So you don't believe in like having friends?
Having friends cause confusion. I believe in respecting you and you respect me. Everybody that I seen that was friends in my life and time, they kind of like departed. So I developed this. I respect you. I seen people call themselves friends. When he go here, then he go tell somebody go do this to him. I started off trying to be friendly, but you learn in life, friendly ain't about nothing, being with nobody. You better learn to be by yourself and get money by yourself. And then the people that you can get money with, you get money with them, you respect them, you go about your business.
Let me ask you this. Have you personally ever like been betrayed by a friend?
A whole lot.
Wow, really?
And I done betrayed some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I done betrayed some. Yeah, I done betrayed some.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, I betrayed some. Because I seen them later on line to betray me. So I betrayed them first because I started seeing the habit. That's why it's business. It's not friendly. All friends is to me, you know. I'm gonna respect you. Respect is greater than anything on planet Earth to me. To me.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
I think it come up under your teaching. The reason why I feel like that I know because I was taught from a real strong generation of people. I was taught from the old people, so what the old people taught me was a code. Some things you did not do, they was not going to do that against one another. Them old niggas did not cross one another. They didn't do that. Very few. It's always a little portraying, but other than that, they were strong. Some of them were for one. But today time, little boys don't even know rules. They ain't had no daddies and mamas to teach them no rules in the house. Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Just come outdoors totally disrespectable. Because it was disrespectable in the house. So when you come out the house, you disrespectable, and you don't live long if you disrespectable in a village.
No, for sure, that's one thing.
It's a code amongst the old people that you don't do certain things. You don't disrespect the old. Kids stay in kids' place.
Right. That's something I learned when I interviewed 99-year-old Pastor Barry. He pretty much said that same thing, which, you know, back in the day.
I got to listen to Pastor. Why? Pastor is the oldest. He was here before me. Everywhere he went was mud. Everywhere Pastor went was mud. I got a chance to see mud and asphalt. Pastor didn't get a chance. He got a chance to see it now. He got a chance to see it now. His generation had it hard. They couldn't even look at white folks in the face. My generation and my type of people, we fight white folks back. We're not like Dr. King. I didn't come from the Dr. King area. I come from the area, if you hit me, you get hit back.
Right.
New culture. The hip-hops, the Negro daddies tried to say the hip-hop. The hip-hop didn't listen to nothing that they listened to their daddies, but they didn't pass it to their kids. The hip-hop kids are the niggas, are the babies that's just totally up because they don't know nothing about no love. They don't know nothing about no law, no rule, don't tell, don't do this, don't tell that. They know what their mama tell them to do. And they do what their mama tell them to do. Those are little boys, still little boys, out here trying to play man's world, in man's world.
Right. So let me ask you this. Because we talking about respect, right? We talking about respect. Do you value loyalty over respect?
Loyalty is hard for you to be loyal to me and yourself too. So I don't put nobody in that position where you be loyal to me.
Not even your woman?
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody. I have a different code. I live by a different law.
Okay.
I got to protect me at all cost. I keep what them old people taught me in my head. You know when you can trust one. You know when you can trust one, you know when you can share one. I like to fool with the givers. Giving spirit. You have people with giving spirits. And you have people with hatred spirits for some reason or other.
Right.
So through your walk in life, you teach you. But when you're a baby, you can't teach you nothing. And when you're a little boy, you can't get nothing from another little boy. You got to get some food somewhere down the line. So I got food. Them old people gave me food. And I still live by it today. And it worked for me. Stay by yourself. Don't trust nobody. And when you get involved with somebody, you know you got to put them to sleep. Put them to sleep. Don't trust them.
Right.
So I don't live like that.
Right. Okay. So the reason I asked that is I was listening to a podcast and they were debating and they were saying pretty much that they would rather have respect from their woman than loyalty.
Dealing with the woman, I can't tell a man nothing about his woman and what he's supposed to do with a woman because I deal with a woman totally different.
Right. But so that's what I'm. Yeah. I'm asking you, like, what's your outlook?
Yeah, but you know that's them. You know, and me myself, when you start putting your trust in somebody else, you learn to get hurt. And then when you get hurt, can you handle that hurt? That rejection that woman gave you that you put so much trust in. But I try not to speak on man and woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen what my daddy went through. I've seen what my uncle went through. I've seen what my grandpa went through. So I had a different relationship with women. That's why women call me a hoe. You're a straight hoe, nigga, point blank.
No, for real. No, I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Whatever character you make yourself, that's your character. What you get up every day and do, that becomes you. We get up every day trying to figure out how to eat on this planet. Every day. Some say, let's go get a job. Some say, let's come out here in these streets. The some that come out here in the streets, you going to jail, you going to jail. So put your money up. So you have something when you come back and you start all over again, and then you try to start a decent life.
Right, okay. Let me ask you this. When you got in the streets, did you know, like, okay, I'm for sure going to jail?
When I got in the streets, one while, I'm just playing. I'm just a little boy having fun.
About how old were you around this time?
When I first started having money, I'm gonna say I was pretty close to 11 years old because I'm a gambler. Don't forget, I'm a gambler, so I've always been in the gambling shack with the old. So I take my little money and I beat the old out of their money because I've always been a little boy to stay in the gambling place. I'm gonna shoot dice and I'm gonna play poker, so I've always had a little money in my pocket. Always, because I shoot dice and I learned how to play poker and I learned how to play pool. And I had to go to work when I was a little boy, so I done it all to get me some money.
So it's I guess it's interesting to hear you say that because, you know, a lot of the time, especially with me, it's hard for me to picture older generations doing the same thing that we do. You know, it's almost...
The older generation wouldn't even understand why y'all doing what y'all doing.
Right.
It's a disgrace.
Right.
What y'all doing is a disgrace to the older peoples because the older peoples, they build us. They build businesses. They build cities. They build things. From 1400 all the way to 1965, the black peoples built the economy. They had places of business in every goddamn thing. From 1966 to now, look at us. We don't fumble the ball like a...
Yeah.
We don't fumble the ball. Look at us. We're walking around crazy motherfucker. Rush the road, listen. We can't talk to our kids. We can't get along with one another now. We like the peoples in the desert. We like the peoples in the desert and we hate one another. Other cultures are coming over here and say, what's wrong with them people? Why they hate one another? Why they killing one another? Cultures kill other cultures for power. If I let you be over me, you got power over me.
Right.
Don't nobody want nobody to be over them with good sense. You think I want you to make decisions for me? You think I want that white boy to make a decision for me knowing he don't like me? You think I want that Mexican making a decision for me and knowing that he don't like me? And why he don't like me, I don't know. And neither do I give a fuck. Just don't bother me, let me eat. When you go to trying to stop me from eating.
Right. Right. No, that reminds me of something that I told. She asked me why I pretty much didn't vote Democrat. Why? And she said, well, you're a candidate. And I told her, I don't have a candidate. I'm black. I don't have a candidate. I don't have nobody. None of them stand up for me. None of them represent me. To Dr. King's dream of holding hands with them, they don't want to hold hands with us. In the terms of the upcoming election, I know last time you spoke on Kamala Harris a little bit. You said what you thought about her. You've already said what you think about Trump. So as far as you, just you personally, what has been your stance on voting in the presidential elections?
I started watching this when I was a little boy with my daddy. I started watching it, listening to it, going outdoors, being involved in it each and every day. So what I learned to do this, Pay their game, no mind. I'm shooting a video, I'll call you back.
Okay.
I learned to play their game, no mind. I created me a game in my foolish mind. Texas nigga nation. I'm a nation. I don't want to play your game. I don't want to play your rules. That's your business. I can't overthrow you. You way bigger than me. But I ain't got to keep going for Democrat and I ain't got to keep going for Republican. I ain't going to get nothing either way. Start your own party. The Mexicans got their own party. Them Jews got their own party. Them Arabs got their own party. The black race in America are the only people that don't have their own party. They keep on trying to play with these people that don't want to play with them. And their ancestors have stripped them of their name and everything. Quit playing. Why you keep playing? That's me. That's what I said. You ain't crazy. You got way more sense than me. But you keep playing the game out of fear. Fear. And make him over you. Quit playing the game. Show them you don't need them and break away. And see if you can go on your own. But if you keep obeying him and keep doing what he said do, you got control of you. You still got control of your mind. You don't have the control of them niggas' mind. You don't have control of their mind. So now it's time to teach them what they supposed to do. So it's a catch. It's a catch. But real is real. Ain't nobody trying to save you. He can't save himself. His whole country been invaded. His whole country been invaded. What number of white boys is Democrat? What number of white boys Republican? 2 white boys that didn't like one another, fighting one another, one rich, one poor. One rich, one poor, one redneck, one blue neck, fighting one another, by golly. The British and the English, all of that shit there. Now here y'all is, come over here with them. They did y'all kind of bad. Here y'all is. They don't want y'all in their thread. They don't want y'all, but they can't get rid of y'all, and y'all ain't got nowhere to go. This is y'all place. Y'all peoples have shed their blood for this country. So why would y'all want to go anywhere? All y'all want is a piece of the pie. Leave you alone.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna say that because I do have a meeting with the Democratic Party of Tarrant County set up. So I'm definitely gonna.
The young girl Harriet. She didn't watch Indians. She couldn't learn nothing from Indians.
We talking about Harriet Tubman?
Yeah, well,
okay.
No, not Harriet Tubman.
Okay.
This young girl that's running for president.
Kamala Harris.
Well, yeah, whatever her name is. She didn't watch Indians. She couldn't learn nothing from Indians. She didn't watch white girls. She couldn't learn nothing from white girls. She watched the black people that was fighting for their freedom and their liberty. She watched the black peoples with the spirit to fight for their liberty and to fight for their freedom. That's where she got her joy from and her happiness from. Watching them people get beat and still staying powerful and still doing what they wanted to do for equal rights. She watched them. That's where she got them fights from. And she took that, and now that's where she at. That's why she said every poor person will have something. This is what she said. You ain't gonna be rich, but you ain't gonna be poor. Middle class and everybody else mad. Why? Because they want Donald Trump in there to give out the money, but you ain't gonna get none of it no way. So why not have a comfortable life while you're on planet Earth? She gonna give you a house, she gonna give you a car, she gonna give you a job. She gonna give you Medicare, she gonna give you all them things. That's what Gaddafi gave his people. But the white boy so evil, he don't want y'all to have nothing. Not nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing. Look at your kids. His jails is running over with y'all children's. Cause they babies and ain't listening to nothing. They going to school shooting pistols. Close these schools down. Start all over again. Keep your kids out of these goddamn schools because your kids is taking that shit to the schools. Kids winding up with cases in school Because they're acting grown from all the machines and everything. So close that school down. White boy system have failed the black kids, these kids, the new tomorrow. Y'all tomorrow. Y'all tomorrow. If you don't save these babies, if these babies don't get saved, the hip-hop's babies that done had these babies, if these babies don't get saved, how they babies gonna get saved? And neither do the white boy care, neither do the Jew care. It's for y'all to care. And y'all ain't got sense enough to care.
Not all of us, for sure. No, you right about that. So, when it comes to the generation under us, right now they playing with Glock switches. You know what a Glock switch is? It's a little piece they put on the back of the gun, and it makes a regular, pistol automatic or semi-automatic. And what's dangerous about it is that there's no way to accurately shoot that. So this is why now you seeing a lot more times where multiple people are getting hit, and even innocent bystanders, because these modifications they putting on these pistols now, there's no way to shoot that accurately.
I understand what you're saying, and it's bad that everything is like this, but like they said, man, it's war in America. It's war down here where we at. We hear guns every day.
We do.
We see babies get every day. They just ain't dropping bombs on us, but we getting down here in the bottom of this pit every day. Ain't got to worry about paying light bills and gas bills. What is the solution? What is the solution? What is the solution? To ours, it's easy. Put all them little bad in the Army and the Marines. Take them out them motherfucking jailhouses. Put them in the Army and the Marines and send them to different countries and things like that instead of wasting taxpayer money on in jail for life. For life. Put them on another country. It's up. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can say about it. Me, I don't have no problem. I ain't gonna be here that long no way. But I never thought I'd see it so up now. And the black race in America, in the bottom, don't even know what's going on. They don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, every race done passed us.
And then you have nerves enough to say you smart. Smart to what? Smart to American law? Don't even know nothing about the other countries. Other countries hate America so bad to it. They call it Solomon and Gomorrah. Man kissing woman, woman kissing man. Everybody over here. What you talking about? You can see it. And they want the Mexicans and the blacks to fight. They agitating. They don't give a fuck.
Facts.
They just don't want it in their neighborhood. Nasty in their neighborhood.
I talked to a guy. His name is OG Felton, but his OG. He changed it from being original gangster to original God's child, and I said that because he went to jail, and then he called on God. And he feel like from there, he got free. And he came out and been a pastor. He said the solution was to let them all kill each other.
No. He changed, they can change. Why would you say the solution is for them to kill one another? No way human possible. That's just like Hitler. Anybody can be saved if you give them the right recipe. You can teach these kids how to work today, and they won't commit crimes, and they won't do half of the things they're doing. But if you keep promoting the music that you're promoting, and you keep promoting the movies that you want, then you're just trying to kill out a mass of black people, because you let it go on, and that's what they're doing. So now, where did God say the peoples? Where did God say the people? You teach a person, you change a person. You can make a demon come out of a person. But to the babies, you're talking about babies. They ain't nothing but babies. They daddies ain't nothing but babies. And their daddies is 50 and down. They ain't nothing but babies. The black race, some kind of way, quit seeking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can't speak for the whole The black race to me now, they acting like motherfuckers in Africa, just wild and crazy, getting drunk and popping pills. Just getting drunk, popping pills, and they listening to a motherfucking thing and don't care nothing about a thing and want the materialistic shit. Faulting their mamas, faulting their daddies, faulting some for them not being strong enough to understand how to feed themselves and take care of themselves. To me, they weak. So why would you kill weak? Why would you kill weak people? So no, you don't.
Yeah, no. I see what you mean. I also understand, his perspective, because he was saying it on the pretense that this new generation, they don't got hearts. They literal babies. They don't have no heart for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
They got a heart, but you have to know how to reach their heart, and you have to know how to make conditions better. Conditions, you waking up, you wanting something, and you ain't got nothing. So then that make you want to take something from somebody or some of them themselves. Because they can't quote with life. If you can't quote with life, you up. Life is simple to me. You get up and feed yourself and take care of yourself and look out for yourself. Where did all the problems come from? Because you can't think? You can't think? You can't think yourself to how to feed yourself and take care of yourself, and you want to put fault on somebody? But if you're a baby, it's a hell of a thing to be a baby. I seen little boys come out doors at 6 years old, ain't got nothing, throwing rocks. 5 years old, coming out doors at 5 years old, throwing rocks because mama ain't got nothing in the house. They ain't got nothing. I come out doors acting a goddamn fool, but I had something in the house. My grandma had a backyard with a garden. But they not heartless. They just, I got a chance to meet some of them. I got a chance to meet some of them little babies. I got a chance to see them little babies when they was 5 or 6 years old. And I see them right now. And their conditions is damn near still the same because they mamas ain't got nothing, they ain't got nothing. And then when they get something, they gonna go buy some tennis shoes and a gold change. They're going to go buy some tennis shoes and a gold change. If America was like China, everybody got the same thing. In Cuba, everybody got the same thing. In America, it make it a little bit more difficult. Because here you got a pair of Gucci's and I ain't got none. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to strong arm rob you and take yours. And go to jail for taking a pair of shoes.
Right. So let me ask you this, though. Do you think like China, I've always kind of thought like we don't want to be China, right? Because China from my understanding, is a communist country, right?
Bits and parts of it. They broke it up. There are a lot of people wanted to leave that China, that communist shit, just like they didn't want to be bothered with that shit. They wanted this Western shit. So they had to separate it and make it different parts. You understand? So some parts of China is communist, some parts of China ain't communist.
It's a democracy.
Yeah. That's just like America. America used to be like that. You niggas stay over there. You Mexicans stay over there. You white folks, you Jews, y'all stay over there. Houses a little bit better over there. North side, on the north side where the Mexicans stayed, houses was a little bit better. Stop 6 was where blacks stayed. Side, few Mexicans and a few blacks, but mostly blacks and whites. So everything, I fought black people. That's who I fought. Mm-hmm. For keep on, but the babies, we're talking about the babies. What can we do to help these babies?
Right. Now, do you know who Candace Owens is?
Who?
Candace Owens.
No.
She's a black female, but she's been a big spokesperson for like Republicans. She's a big conservative voice, and she tweeted something the other day, and I wanted your feedback on it. She said, "Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds who preferred deals to sexual black men in prison and then turned them into artificial celebrities. The goal was to create false idols and destroy black American values." Do you think that's true?
Okay, me. Just like Superfly movie. The white people think that they know our minds. So let's give them this and let's see how they act. So they gave it to them. What else did they have? So, like she said, they program us to do a lot of things that we didn't want to do. So as far as programming the gangster rap and things like that, because I never kept up with that. I didn't know nothing about hip hop. I didn't hear no hip hop music. I don't pay no attention to that shit. I had that shit took off my jukebox. You understand? When I had a jukebox, because I can't function with all that shit in my ear. I've never heard one complete. I can't tell you nothing about them. So, like you said, the hip hops changed everything. And the Fed, I guess like they do everything else. I'm gonna give you a job, nigga. I'm gonna do this and you do that, and that's what they do. But right today, how do you change it? The Jews pay them to talk about one another, and that's all they do is talk about one another. If I speak on you, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You getting paid? I don't care. To get you killed too. Keep speaking on a man until you quit speaking on him. So but to me, we fucked up. We fucked up. Where is our leader to lead us? I don't need now. I lead my goddamn self. But a lot of people need somebody to lead them, feed them, clothe them. Farrakhan look out for his people. He create things for them. He teach them how to make bean pies. He teach them how to make shirts and things. He got a nation. He teaches people's things. Crips and Bloods, they teach people how to shoot one another and break one another's houses and things like that. That's it. They're responsible for the action. You gangbangers is responsible for the little boys' actions. This is what y'all want y'all little brothers to be. Y'all spitting it out y'all's mouth, and that's what y'all want to do. So y'all destroying it, just like the white man, the Jew destroys, y'all destroying. So that is, it's a hell of a thing. But it's all about what you want for you. That's me.
Right. A lot of people chimed in, like Ice Cube. You know who Ice Cube is, right? He turned into it, and I figured you would know him simply because he was one of the original gangster rappers, but he eventually turned into one of the biggest businessmen and actors.
Listen to this. I don't know nothing about now rapper. I ain't have time to listen to rappers and presidents and things. I'm living my own life. Now lately, since I've been being nosy, Snoop Doggy seemed like he wasn't the smartest, because he left all that gangster shit alone, went to with a rich lady that know how to cook and grow flowers, and went and getting him a basketball team and a baseball team and changing their mind. So everybody that followed Snoop Doggy when he was young, follow him when he old. Follow his character now, because he changed. He didn't keep the Tupac and the Biggie mentality. I listened to some of that shit and started watching some of the movies where I would know something about them, but I don't hear that shit they beeping out their mouth. Those are babies. I don't want to hear what no baby got to say. I don't hear that shit. Only time I hear that shit the last 3 years, I went to a young fellow spot, hustling, and I got a chance to listen to Mo 3 and Yellow Beasley. I don't listen to that shit, and I had to hear that shit every night and see grown men listening to what little boys is saying. What is wrong with y'all? I like to went crazy sitting up around them, listening to that shit. But that's their thing. That's what they listen to, and all of it's sick. All of it's sick. Man, that whole ass nigga. Man, that all that's sick. But we like sick shit. Women's going out fighting, taking their children with them. That's sick. Sick people. We are sick. We are mentally ill. We are retarded. Point blank. What medicine can we have to us? They put y'all on pills when y'all was kids. Over hyper this, hyper that. Now look at y'all. Y'all crazy in the rusty road, listen.
Nah, for real. Now look, you reminded me of something that I'm dealing with in my personal life, so I'm gonna ask you for some advice, right? I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she got jumped at the homecoming dance this Friday, or the homecoming game. She had an issue with a little boy who identifies as a girl. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
And him and 3 of his girlfriends, they jumped on my daughter.
So in other words, 3 jumped on one girl.
Well, 1 and 3 girls jumped on one girl.
Okay, and jumped on your daughter. Now, if I was trying to get y'all in trouble, I would tell you, kill every one of them. But I'm not trying to get y'all in trouble.
Right.
Take your daughter away from that school.
Okay.
Take your daughter, and I know it's hard, you understand, but once you have an issue at school, you're going to have another issue at school, and then the motherfuckers just keep picking at you and keep picking at you, and you don't know what day they might try to jump you and hurt you. Don't nobody want to be jumped. And once you get threatened in one school, you move away from that and get away from them peoples. And then if they keep bothering you, you go down there and make a report and put them to sleep. Because you fear for your life. Self-defense, there's nothing wrong with self-defense. You don't want to get in no trouble. But you don't want your daughter going to school worrying about a motherfucker if they're going to jump on her or not.
Right, now, okay. So this happened Friday, right? They jumped her Friday, and I think it's worth noting that her back didn't hit the ground. Meaning she handled
her business.
Yeah. So this morning I get to work, I sit down at my desk, the school called me. They jumped her again. So now she's suspended for 2 days, but I think we are about to move her out of that school. Especially if the school don't do nothing to remove them.
I wouldn't even want my daughter in that school. My daughter done got jumped one time in this school, and she got to come back to the school the next day and know she gonna get drunk. No, I'm not give her a pocket knife or a pistol until her shoot. But I know it's gonna put us in trouble. But don't nobody wanna fight no 3. So what you do, you move your daughter out to school, period.
Right. Okay, and as far as just how the young ladies carry on, we always address the young men, but we don't never give no food to the young ladies, right? The young black girls, mixed girls in my daughter's case, what would you tell them as far as how to conduct and carry themselves transitioning into womanhood?
School is just like the penitentiary. You got Mexican kids in school, you got white kids in school, you got black kids in school, you got Asian kids in school, and everybody. And all of them get with their party, and they be talking about other parties instead of getting a lesson. If everybody just mind their own business and quit watching one another, it won't be no problem in the schools. But the schools is just like the jailhouse in the streets now, because the kids is taking that shit to school. Your kids can't learn nothing in school no more. Our public schools are f***ed up. How can a kid learn something and every day they fighting and ducking and dodging, pistols and everything? And everybody's not able to put their kids in private school. But we see that public school is messed up, and our kids wind up with cases in public school. That's on their background. But self-defense, what is self-defense? You jump on me on Friday. Now I can't be no hoe and stay at home. I got to go to school. You jumping on me again? Come on, man. And then the school gonna suspend me and suspend y'all because they got to see who right and who wrong. You know who wrong. I'm fighting 3 people. I ain't go get nobody else to put in this. I'm fighting 3 people by myself. So the little girls and the little boys, please leave the violence out of it. Leave the hate alone. It's hard. Just like in China, all Chinese in school. Ain't no conflict. In America, all different people's in school. Man, look at these shoes. Man, look at her hair. Man, look at this. Look what you got to go through. Here's rich kids who are on poor kids. Integration. Our schools is fucked up because our kids are doing the same thing that their mamas and daddies talk about in the house. Man, we ain't gonna sit over there with them Mexicans today. Man, we ain't gonna sit over there with them white folks today. We gotta kind of get over here by ourselves. Everybody's subjugated. In the United States of America, it's like that. We try to sit in the restaurants now and eat, but everybody looking at it, instead of paying attention to your food, you're looking at somebody else. So the kids in school now, try hard, girls, really try hard to be ladies. Y'all hood rats. Y'all acting like your mamas. Y'all hood rats. Why you want to go to school and fight? And you want to be a team at school? You're going to school to get your lesson. You ain't going to school to be a team. Wherever she go, you go. Wherever you go, you go. You can't be by yourself. Your little girl can't be by yourself. You're a little boy that can't be by yourself and you got to have somebody with you. Goddamn, y'all got to say, being grown as a mother. And then mamas and daddies got to go to work and y'all at school acting a goddamn fool. They get out of job because then they got to take y'all through all that shit. Y'all costing money. It's time to teach a new way. They grown now. Your 15-year-old grown. All 15-year-olds think they grown and they want to live like adults and talk slick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Why would you call another little girl a... Why would you call another little girl a hoe? Why would a little boy call another little boy a ass? Why? Because we're uneducated and we don't pick our words. We use ghetto words.
Right.
Me, my mouth nasty. I talk like the redneck peckerwood. I don't talk like the elite peckerwood. And I know my mouth is nasty. It ain't too many people that can talk to me. Because I'm going to tell you how I feel, you tell me how you feel. And normally I ain't going to even, it ain't no negotiation.
Right.
I won't negotiate with nothing or nobody. If I do something wrong, I know the Fed coming to look for me. If I do something wrong, I know the state coming looking for me. But I still got to eat.
Right.
Black people's got to start thinking, the babies, some kind of way we got to teach them how to think. Their daddies can't think. Look at them now, 50 years old, look at them. Some of them just started going to get a job at 50. The kids are confused because in the house it's confused, but the white kids, they ain't confused. They going to school meddling some poor kid, talking about them. Because they uppity, because they got a little something. So they talking about the kids. So then now the friction between them. The Mexican kids really want to fool with the black kids, but the black kids are so goddamn ignorant, they don't want to fool with nobody. They can't fool with their own self.
Yeah. Who
do the most stealing at school? Blacks and Mexicans and poor whites, all poor kids, figure out a way to steal. But our schools are f***ed up. So a person how can your kid learn something in public school? So if you want, you got to pay a little bit more money. You got to add another bill. Because if you don't want your kid having no problem in school, you send your kid to another school. Then if your kid go to having problems at that school, then it might be your kids. You got to look at your kid too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to look at your kid too.
For sure. That's one thing that I've definitely been weary of. So let me ask you this: do you know what an algorithm is?
Who?
You know what an algorithm is?
Amarillo?
Algorithm.
No.
So what an algorithm is in short terms, these social media sites, it's a machine that they put together to try to show you what they think you want to see, right? So if let's say you watch nothing but boxing, if you go search Mike Tyson, then you go search Muhammad Ali, now your algorithm is going to be, they're going to show you boxing videos, right? It might be old clips, it might be training, because they ultimately running tests on you mentally to see what it is that what you biting on, what you watching. So I said all that to say, I found out that the TikTok, which is very popular amongst kids, the TikTok algorithm here in America versus in China for kids is different. So here in America, the TikTok algorithm shows dance videos, pranks, a bunch of foolishness pretty much. In China, they're showing kids building stuff, doing science experiments, creating, inventing stuff. So do you think it's the programming?
I would rather program my kid to build things and to program my kid to dance. Now, all our videos is little girls shaking their asses.
Right.
That's all our videos. So all our women are shaking their asses now, all out in public and everything. What your mind, what the baby sees, like I said, we just retarded. We retarded. Why would women want to go out and go to shaking their ass? But that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. So I can't get mad at them for doing it. But why would you do that? You going out to eat, especially around food. You got your ass up in there. Especially around food. You got your ass up in there.
Right.
So The girls from the islands said the women from America, they disrespectable. They come and just shake their ass in front of the men, just shake their ass. That's disrespectable. So they want to make our culture, and you can't, it's hard to, how can you make people listen to this? So we just programmed to do this shit. And we programmed to do it. You see the weave in high shaking, you see the ass shaking. But if that's what you look at, if you look at the educational stuff, then that is. But like you said, TikTok, and most people, this is what I found out about this thing here. TikTok and Instagram is for rich people.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook and YouTube is for poor people. Facebook, you see poor people's putting everything up. Girl, I got a new pair of shoes. See them? Girl, I got this. You see them? The Instagrams and the TikToks, you see rich elite Peckerwoods going on yachts and things like that and everything. So it's two different things. It's poor people's on Facebook. They kids dressed up, they on Facebook. Because they're getting a chance to be seen. Everybody's a movie star now. And a lot of you people want to be a star, so Facebook is a star, Instagram is a star, that is. Crooks ain't got no business on either one of them. If you're a criminal, you're a damn fool to be on either one of them. I don't got to be a junkie. I can't put it down, magnetic in my eyes and every motherfucking thing, and I know it. In my ear, magnetic, because I steady got this up against my ear, magnetic. Radiation in the dark, I got this wherever we at, we with this radiation blinding my eye, and I know, but I'm a junkie to that bitch. I learned how to cook cornbread fucking with YouTube.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook sweet potato bread with YouTube. And that's what I with YouTube. When I want to know something, Google.
Right. And then it's going to take you to
And then when I
YouTube.
read Google's concept, then I take my own concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, for sure. So this is gonna be my last question, and this is gonna be focused towards the ladies or whatnot. You taught me a long time ago that there was 3 types of women. Well, no, it's not 3 types of women because a woman is one. There's 3 types of female. What are those 3 types?
Okay, now it's 4.
It's 4 now. Okay.
I've experienced 4 types of females.
Okay.
I've experienced I've experienced the hoe. I've experienced the lady. Now the new one, wanna be a lady with straight dude. Wanna be a lady with straight dude.
Okay.
Ain't no more. Still, you got to. What is it? What the really? That's the word that the white boy called his woman. You getting they taking that my food? You taking that my clothes? That's his words. Those are not our words. Every word we speak out of our mouth come from that white boy. So me, I took that old redneck Peckerwood's words. Ho. Every word I damn near said, what Bernie Mac said, we all said this, that. That's why I fell in love with Bernie Mac.
Right.
The woman that they call the is a woman that just lay down and don't get no money for and have a whole lot of babies. The woman that they call a hoe is a woman that goes sell up and take care of children and have some money and things like that. The woman that they call a lady is a lady that's going to go to work every day, mind her business, go to PTA meeting, and go to church and things like that. And now this new one, straight, she do everything y'all do. Everything. She get her own money. She don't need no to get her nails done. She don't need no to get her hair done. She buying his little old bitty. That's that new one. And this is what they said. A can't tell me shit. So that's that new one. That's y'all generational woman. I call her the Pepsi Cola broad. I say yes ma'am and no ma'am to them. I don't fuck with them. Period. Period. I learned them. They taught me.
Yeah.
Everything I know, I learned. I learned from hoes. I learned from ladies. I learned from this new nigga. They want to be a broad. They want to be. She want to be a lady. She ain't. She a dude. Because she got to take responsibility. She don't have no dude to have her. The honest woman on planet Earth is having a hard time is the black American woman. She don't have no man. She don't have nobody to have her back and look out for her and help her take care of it. It's some. But as a whole, especially the new one, they call the men ass. They don't listen to nothing no man say. The black woman in America, she'll have a hard time. She ain't got no man. Women in other countries, they got men. They got sons that see about them and take care of them. The black woman, she got a hard job in America. I don't care what nobody say. I watched them.
Yeah.
And she the strongest woman on planet Earth to me, because what she had to go through damn near by herself. She had to raise her kids by herself with some stepdaddy or whatever that helped raise the children, you know, and things like that. But that's the coldest woman on planet Earth is the black woman in America. So the little Indian girl, she didn't go through what the black Negro woman went through.
We talking about Kamala Harris.
Yeah, she didn't go through what they went through.
Yeah. You know, they got the lowest marriage rate. They getting married at the lowest rate. Whose fault? Because right now black men are blaming black women and
watch this.
Vice versa.
Watch this. Everybody got to take responsibility. Can't lay no fault on nobody. You got to do better now, today. Quit speaking on yesterday. Try to build a new day today. Start doing what's right for you today until you die.
Yeah, that's it. So, man, it's a lot of people be asking me like, man, where can I message Pops? Where can I? Oh, and I seen somebody in the comments say, man, what's the Cash App? I see the Cash App, but there's no picture.
This is something I learned. They know the Cash App because they know what I say and they be listening to me. So my partner told me, man, don't keep begging nobody, get up and go to work. You ain't got to ask nobody to put nothing on your Cash App. They know if they want to put something on that Cash App, you know, so we don't ask nobody no more. Pop up and working.
Right, okay.
I'm up and working. Appreciate if they put something on it, but they know the Cash App, man, what's Pop's Cash App. They know good, all they got to do is listen to Pop videos, old ones. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as that, they won't get a new one. Facebook won't get no more. If you don't give them no more, they won't get no more.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my best to, well, not even do my best because I know the Cash App. I'm gonna put the Cash App on the screen every time. But I will tell you this to their defense. When you go, because I know, and I'll say it if you haven't said it, it's $ Willie P. But I think there's another one that don't have a picture.
My Cash App. Willie $ Willie P. 1945.
Okay.
$ Willie P. 1945. That's my Cash App. You motherfuckers know my motherfucking Cash App. Quit playing.
Right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah. So with.
You got a picture on your profile?
Huh?
You got a picture on there?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
Yeah.
He got a picture on there.
Yeah.
He got a picture on there, and that's what confused people because I think they leave off the 1945, and then there's no picture, so they like, wait, I want to make sure it's the right person. So, man, with that, Pops, we appreciate your time.
And you, Facebook.
Yeah. Nah, for real. But just like that, we out. Let's go.